Hello everyone, this is Mackonomics, the weekly discussion for the Karen Hunter Show, hosted by yours truly, Ryan Mack. First of all, before we get into it, I wanted to give a shout out to Steve Harvey. For those who didn't see it, Steve Harvey called the wrong name of the winner of the Miss Universe pageant, called out Miss Colombia as opposed to Miss Philippines, who actually did win. Shout out to you, brother. Listen, we all make mistakes, man. Keep on trucking. I know you're going to keep on trucking. It was funny to me. Somebody actually called this a tragedy. What a tragedy. Black folks getting shot in the streets in Chicago is a tragedy. Vets coming home from overseas and not being able to find a job and becoming homeless, that's a tragedy. This is just funny. I mean, Miss Columbia's going to be fine. Columbia spelled with an O, not a U. Come on, Steve. Get it together, brother. Get it together, man. They're going to be fine. Things are going to move on. Learn from your mistakes. I mean, thank God for the mistakes that I've made in my life, man. I've made so many of them. I make them all the time. So many failures I've had. So many failures. Thank God for my mistakes. Thank God for my failures, because without those, I would not have learned how to be a success. So we have to learn and grow from those opportunities. And I know Steve is going to be just fine. Anyway, this discussion for this week, very important discussion this week. I want to talk about the black family for a second. I read this article that said that there's going to be this new show coming out with Christine Beatty. Christine Beatty, for those who don't know, is the former chief of staff of Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick. Dun, dun, dun. Whenever you say Kwame Kilpatrick, they say, "You're from Detroit?" Oh, with that mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick, yes. Yes, he's embarrassing. Yes, he was our mayor. I still claim him. I take the good with the bad in my hometown of Detroit. He's not 29 years in prison bad, but he's maybe deserved 5 to 10. Because there's been a whole lot of folks that have done a whole lot worse than what he did, and they got off. But he got 29 years. My goodness. Well, anyway, Christine Beatty's going to have this show. She was sleeping with the mayor. And the mayor perjured himself on the stand and said that they didn't have any sexual affairs, but they did. So now that she's going to be a part of this show, and it's all about redemption and people being able to get themselves back on their feet and get back. I quite frankly am tired of celebrating irresponsible behavior. There's so many good, positive stories that are out there. If you just look at Black Enterprises, a magazine. I mean, I don't know if the show even still comes on. I used to go on a lot, but there used to be tons of Black-owned businesses, men and women alike, that are doing the dang thing. And, it's so many successful stories that we have in our communities. Why do we always have to pick and choose the individuals who have irresponsible behavior? No, let's just choose the ones who did good and have always been good, positive role models. Let's put them on Front Street. In Black community, you get shot and sell drugs and get shot, and you get a record deal. You can make a porno tape and make millions. You can, it's crazy. You can act ratchet and start acting hood and ghetto and portray the small percentage of our community that acts in that way, and then you get a Real Housewives or Love and Hip Hop. All of these shows that are putting the Black family and us on television, that we're almost celebrating the fact that we're acting irresponsibly. I quite frankly am tired of it. And, as a Black family is concerned, we have to start learning to love ourselves. We have to learn how to love ourselves. I mean, look at it. Shows like Family Matters and the Cosby Show, or I know these are. I'm not celebrating the man. I'm celebrating the legacy. Is a difference. So I know where you're going with that. So Family Matters, the Cosby Show. I'm even going back to the Jeffersons, man. All these shows that showed positive relationships amongst Black people. And no, I have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with interracial relationships. I don't care who you date, but there is something wrong with not loving people in your own community, because you have negative stereotypes that you're forming based upon what's being pumped into our communities. I mean, think about it. For a young Black boy or a Black girl who is watching Empire, a show where there is not one successful relationship between a Black man and a Black woman. Think about it. Out of all Black men in the show on Empire, I think it's 5 of them, actually, 5 Black men. There's not one single person that can sustain a successful relationship between a Black man and a Black woman. So for a Black boy in middle school, even worse, elementary school, watching these shows, honestly believe that they're not saying, you know what, I don't know if I want to date someone who's black if there's going to be that much drama. I don't know if I want to, or they're watching Love and Hip Hop, or they're watching Real Housewives. I don't know if I want to deal with those who are black. If there's going to be so much drama, why would I want to deal with my own type? Again, there's nothing wrong with interracial relationships. Let me make that real clear. But there is something wrong against not loving your own people. And this is crazy. Or the show Scandal. I mean, shoot, she's sleeping around with nothing but married men. I mean, sisters, there's nothing wrong with dating white men. If you want to date white men, do what you want to do, but at least make sure they're single. Is that too much to ask? My God. So I think the black family, especially when you put all that in perspective, right? These negative images, images of dysfunction, images of adultery, images of irresponsible behavior, and then you put into the equation that then, boom, 25% of children in the U.S. are being raised by single parent households. In the black community, 72%. 25%, 72%. Single households. So the family is in danger. And this is very serious. And the images that we're allowed to be portrayed in our communities are very serious. And we need to discuss this head on. It's time to start talking truth. Because one of the most powerful economic tools that we have in our community is the black family. And we must embrace that. We must embrace family. So this holiday season, no matter what you're celebrating, let us use this time for us to come together to actually see if we can ignite some tangible discussions. When you're sitting around the dinner table, as opposed to just playing spades or eating, when you're all gathered around, you have all your friends and your family and your loved ones over your house, how about you ask the question, who in here does not have a job? And you know, hey cousin June, you don't have a job. You're looking for a job as a janitor. Can anybody help this cousin June with a job as a janitor? Or who in here has a child that they want to send to school? Hey everyone, have we ever talked about pooling all of our money and making our own scholarships and start making our own funds so we could send our kids to school and create college funds? Who in here has a business? You know, oh hey Aunt Dorothy, I didn't know you had a business. How about we can support your business? What's the business about? What can we do as a family to pull together behind you and support your business? I'm sure there are many business owners that need your help of the family. There are many people in your family who are unemployed that need your help. There are many kids that need to go to college that need your financial support. There's a lot of things that we can start to do at home. And let's start at this holiday season. So this week's hashtag is Karen Hunter, Black Family. Say it again. This week's hashtag is hashtag Karen Hunter, Black Family. So the call to action, there's an article that I'm going to post in the link to this YouTube clip. And the article, I believe it's titled The Economic Value of Family. And we have to start, and it gives tangible tips on what you can do this holiday season as you're sitting around with your family, tangible tips on what you can do to empower your family. I want you to read that article, send that link to your article, have your family and friends read this article, give your thoughts about it. And this family, this holiday season, I want you to tweet using that hashtag, Karen Hunter, Black Family, and then I want you to take pictures. This would be so awesome. If we could, this holiday season, let's take pictures of happy Black families together. Tweet your picture, Karen Hunter, Black Family. Let's start, you know what, forget Scandals and the Empires and all those Real Housewives, Love and Hip Hop, all those freaky deaky, stupid, ignorant type stuff. Let's start portraying images, positive images of positive Black families together over this holiday season, just sharing love and joy, man. And you know, I would love to see it, and I think it's time for us to really start paying attention to what we're doing and the type of images that we're portraying. All right, peace out, y'all. Oh, I just had to say this. This little funny orange here is the Satsuma Mandarin. It's funny looking, but boy, this thing is good. It's like candy, man. I'm telling you, this thing is like candy. So, God bless you all. See you all online. Tweet your stuff. Talk to you soon.